we get a little intense every time we talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I feel it.
It's like how Cosell and Muhammad Ali. Every time, no, look, I had great, intense interviews with him. He'll look back and be like, no. I have the best footage. Like
yes.
Like Bert, like I have people kind of like, no, if you want to have good footage at my funeral, these are the 4 people that you need to contact. Like, no, they have the best shit. Like they have the best shit. Like it's like Joey Diaz has some good stuff. Joey Diaz like, oh no, brother. When you motherfucker, when you die, I'm gonna put this shit out. Like, yo, it's gonna be spectacular. I'm like, what the fuck you think I'm gonna die before your old ass? Right. Could you rep this motherfucker? Joey Church. I love Joey Diaz, man.
Are you saying we're in that level where we captured some unique Ali?
Yeah, man. It's every interview is different with different people. That's the craziest thing. It's like just like my stand-up, I'm different with different people, but it's genuinely me. It's just a different people bring out different, like I'm very comfortable with Bert. Me and Bert talk about whatever. I laugh a lot with him because he's just, when somebody come into your room with no shirt on and no shoes, and one toenail painted, and he's like, so were you raised by a single mother? Like what? That's how we jumping into this thing. Yeah, right. so single mother, right? Okay, all right. So because your room is amazing. I'm like, no, not right now. But you know, it's like it's a weird thing, man. And then Ari is a little weirder. Ari's like, yo, we should do shrooms together and then do a podcast. Mm-hmm. And then you think about it, like, and then you go to Joy's and get wasted with Joy and be like, yo, and you waiting to do Rogan, you want to do Tom Segura, you want to, you just people that you want to do. Mm-hmm. You want to say, I mean, I have a goal of doing these podcasts. I want to do, Tom Segura. I want to do Rogan. I want to go on. I want to be the first person to ever go on Bill Burr's podcast. I think he just does his by himself.
He does.
Like, yeah. I want to go on Bill Burr's podcast. Just me and him. Mm-hmm. The only person they ever do Bill. Yeah. It's like they go down in history, and I put that in the credit. The only man to ever do Bill Burr's podcast. And that'll be my. I'll take all the rest of my shit out. Comedy Central, all that. They're like, y'all, come to the stage. Give it up for Ali Siddiq, the only man to do Bill Burr's podcast.
Yeah, credit.
That's a credit.
That's my goal with this podcast, because so many comedians have a podcast, that I want to talk to comedians in a way they've never been talked to before, and like get more on the insights of their process and like how they got to where they are and things like that. Because so many comics have a podcast. I'd like this to be one where people can come to learn.
I don't do everybody's podcast. Just know that I by no means do I do everybody's podcast.
Respect.
I have no desire. I do Joe Budden's. Mm-hmm. But I don't have a desire to do I'll do anything with Nikki Glacier. Anything with Nikki Glacier.
Well, thanks for letting us be a part of that exclusive list, Ali Siddiq.
Oh yeah, it's a very exclusive list. Worldwide, 20 people I'll do their podcast. Worldwide. It's not a lot of people. Because I don't like to, because a lot of people, I've been in radio interviews where the shit didn't got like, man, I whooped the shit out you in this interview. Like so it didn't got like that. Like like a lot of, who the fuck is you talking to on the radio interview? So I don't like doing a lot of them people's interviews. Yeah. And I'm like, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck you fucking stooge. Like, and then people like, yo, we what we gonna do? This motherfucker he told me he gonna beat my ass. And he's like, yeah, like I don't give a fuck about coming up here no more. You can ban me. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Like what? I said, man, when you can't, a dude like me that been to prison, that know he not ever going back, like I'm a whole court in the street if they ever try that bullshit. It's not a lot you can fucking say or do to me that I'm like, yo, man, either you gonna have to try to prove that shit, or I'm gonna prove exactly what I say I'm gonna do. I guarantee I'm gonna fucking prove it. Mm-hmm. Because I don't come from a place where you can say some shit, you can't do it. I was 6 years in prison. My informative years, 1925. If I say I'm gonna do something, if I make that decision, say, man, you know, I'll fucking kick your teeth down your throat. Just know you're gonna have to go to the dentist.
Yeah, and you're capable. That's what's scary.
Just know you fucking going to the dentist. It like I'm telling you, you didn't push me to it. But I'm like, yo, man, I was over here eating sugar babies, and you used to start fucking with me. And then there it is, man. And all of a sudden, then I lead the bad guy. But nobody else. I try my best not to get into nothing because it's always my fault. No matter a dude can shoot me, and then I'll beat his ass. Then they go like, see, that's why the motherfucker shot you. Cause you be like, no, I got shot. And get up, you know something? Fuck it, man. Fucking blame everything on me. Fuck it, man. That's how I gotta look at it, man. Just fuck it, man. Whatever.
I want to end this before I get kicked in the teeth.
Nah, man, you good, man.
That's what's up.
Our dialogue is just very Muhammad Ali, Howard Cosell-ish.
I'm gonna go watch some of that. I gotta see that.
You don't even know the reference. Why would you see the reference? You gonna fucking fall out. You can like, really? Yeah, that is. It's kind of like the same. Cause them was at each other all the time. They always had the best goddamn interviews.
That's awesome.
That line was Muhammad Ali. The critics say that you not what you used to be. And he told Howard Cosell, he said, well, Howard, I talked to your wife last night, and she said you half the man that you used to be. That's just fucking hysterical to me. It's
hilarious.
It's just back and forth. Just
every time. I'm going to go watch some. I'm going to come to your show tonight, too.
Oh, cool.
See the master at work. Cool. I always learn seeing you work, man. Hot breath.